What's up guys, Billy here, and today I've got another commentary for you guys. I did one of these about a week ago on the negative stigmas on drones, and you guys seem to really like it, and I seem to get some good feedback on it, so I figured I'd give you guys another one. Now if you guys are into this being a little series, I think that it'll be fun, maybe every Monday or Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. I'll upload a commentary, whether it has to do with drones, technology, or anything really going on in the world at the time. It is nice and fun just to sit down in front of the mic and talk. The topic for the day is probably going to be pretty easy for you guys to guess. As you can see, the title reads that the Mavic Pro is worth the wait. Now, by no means can I give you guys a review about this yet. I really like to have some time with a product, or in this case, a drone, in order to really get the feel for it and know the negatives, know the positives, everything good, bad, just really know the ins and outs of the product. So now, talking about the Mavic, I would say that my first impressions are that it's great. Like, honestly, when it was delivered, it was like nighttime out, and I really couldn't fly it that night, but I still took it out, and I pretty much flew it up and then brought it back down, and I was like, all right, that's good, and I went back inside. The next day, it was raining. Day after that, raining again, and then the day after that, it was finally not precipitating from the sky, but it was cloudy as hell, and it looked dark all day, so the footage I got from then was pretty terrible, but at least I got to fly it around, and like, I think the entire time I was flying, I had a smile on my face. It is just unlike any other drone I've ever flown. Now, I've had some experience with the Phantom 4, the Phantom 4 Pro, and the Mavic Pro. Now, the Phantom 4 is kind of stale to me at this point. I remember when I first got the drone, it was like amazing, honestly. Coming from a little toy helicopter, that's the most I've ever done, and then going to a drone that you can fly a mile away was like nothing I've ever experienced before. But that's the same for your first drone pretty much. I mean, your first drone will always become stale after a while. If someone gets a Phantom 3, they're going to have a lot of fun with that in the beginning, but then over time, it's just going to be the same old thing. Now, I got the Mavic, and I can tell you guys that it is probably the most fun drone I've ever flown. It's just something about the noise that it makes, and it's something about the controller. I'm not sure. I really can't describe it to you guys. And then going to the Phantom 4 Pro, that was a blast to fly as well. It flies a lot faster than the Phantom 4 just because of the upgraded sensors and the plethora of sensors located around. So I'd have to say that if I had to rank my drones that I own in the fun of flying, I would say that the Mavic is at the top, then the Phantom 4 Pro, then the Phantom 4. Now, getting more in depth on the title, saying that the Mavic Pro is worth the wait, I would have to say to you guys that are still waiting and have been waiting for a long time, don't cancel your pre-order. I think that you're going to be bummed out when everybody else is getting their Mavic and you're sitting there wishing that you had kept your pre-order. Now, some people might say, oh, I'm going to cancel my Mavic Pro order and, stick it to DJI. I'm going to get my money back. But in the end, again, you're going to be bummed that you don't have the Mavic and everyone else does. Now, if you have placed a pre-order already, sometime in October or November, you should be getting your drone very soon. They really have ramped up production, as a lot of people have been getting their hands on them. But if you haven't ordered yet, I'm sorry to say you're probably going to be waiting until around 2017, which is a long time away. It's over a month. But, to be honest, you just got to wait your turn. I waited for a month and a half, and everyone else waited. But honestly, if you haven't pre-ordered it as soon as possible. If you're thinking about pre-ordering it, don't just go and buy it. Obviously, if you're thinking about pre-ordering it, do that as soon as possible. And again, don't cancel your pre-order, because then you're just going to be put to the end of the queue if you decide re-pre-ordering it, I guess you could say. But honestly, it is a blast to fly. Even if you're not a drone enthusiast looking for the best quality camera, it's just something about this drone where you can fold it up. I put it in my sweatshirt pocket. I head out to a field and just, fly around. I take video. I only have one battery, which kind of sucks. I know that the batteries are on back order, so I probably won't pick another one of those up for a while. Now, the video quality is not as impressive as I thought it was going to be, but to be honest, it's usable, and if I were to go on, let's say, a long day's hike or a long journey, bringing my Mavic is going to be suitable for any time that I'm going to be out and about. So that about wraps it up for today. I'm sorry this commentary was a bit of a rant. I went on a little bit of a tangent there. But honestly, just to reiterate my point, don't cancel your Mavic pre-order if you're pissed off about it. You're definitely going to be so happy once it finally comes. And I feel like even though as time went on and I wasn't receiving it, I was like, oh, I'm going to be less excited once I get it. But I think that because I was waiting for so long and it finally showed up, I was even more excited. I was probably 10 times more excited rather than receiving it maybe a week after I pre-ordered it. So definitely keep those Mavic pre-orders if you want yours anytime soon, and if you cancel it, you're probably going to be bummed out in the end. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. New videos coming soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Bye.